Here's the one I picked for number 2. There's no getting rich quick. And I hear this all the time. And I hear people actually who sell financial programs and things like this. There's no way to get rich quick, which is funny because to me, it's like a relative thing. Can you get rich quickly? Would you say, if I were to ask you, Bjorn, would making $1 million in 24 hours be getting rich quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. If I told you that we could make $1 million over the next month, would that be getting rich quick?
Yes.
Yeah. And have people not done that? I saw some stat that it was something like Elon Musk last year was making $10 million a day on average. And it's not like he's working and punching a clock or something. And Elon Musk is not the only billionaire out there. If I were to tell you you could make $1 billion in your working years, would that not be getting rich quick? The numbers over, let's say it's
right.
20
It's
years.
A good point. Yeah.
I would think that's pretty quick. And I've seen so many people. I think we were even talking to her recently. I have a friend of mine who had a small business and she plugged away at it. And then almost overnight, company came and said, hey, we want to buy you. And she was happy to relinquish for 7-8 figures. And is that not getting rich quick? She was providing her an income and then she could just cash out. I think what happens here is when people say there's no way to get rich quick, what you're conditioning people to is that don't even hope or try. Just follow the same tried and true stuff, but don't think outside the box. Don't try to be creative. There were a lot of people that in the .com days made $1 billion. I would say if you made $1 billion in your lifetime, you got rich quick. Yep. You could be like, listen, I've been working my tail off for the last 10 years on that. That's $100 million a year. So is that not pretty quick? Or $10 million a month or $2 million a week? Is that not quick? So I'm not saying that everyone will get ridiculously wealthy. And I'm saying that it could certainly be the exception, not the rule. But to say there's no way to get rich quick doesn't even compute, because there are ways to get rich pretty quick.
It's all relative, like you said. I was just thinking of another example in the complete other end of the spectrum. We talked when we met with Stephanie about her resale business. I think I said in there that I had hoped to do something in that vein with my daughter, my oldest daughter. And so we actually started a little bit of a resale business. We're not really spending a lot of time on it, just a couple hours a month probably. But we sold our first 2 items and we made $50. And to my 8-year-old, who has $50 to her name total, we just doubled her income in an hour of work total. So she got rich quick. I mean, in her
faster than me.
But it's all relative, right? Because for you and me, it's okay. That was nice, but $50 is $50. But to her, that was substantial. And that's funding the business now. It's interesting how it really is like a big relative game on that statement, and on both sides, both what you think your time is worth, or how much you're making and how much you could make, or vice versa, like how much you made versus what you used to make or whatever. It's a tricky one.
No, I totally agree. I know a friend of mine once, we were out having some drinks amongst some of other friends from college, and he was like, our annual bonuses weren't that good. And I put it away, but it was like $69,000 this year. And one of my friends was like, dude, you're rich. You're paying for the idea of getting a $60,000, $70,000 bonus to some people. That is rich. I'm sure some people would look at your life, look at the balances in your bank accounts and be like, I wish I were as rich as you. And I'm sure you would look at some other people and be like, I can't even imagine being as rich as you. But the idea that there's no way to get rich quick, even to say there's no way to make a lot of money overnight. I know some people have done it. They've gone to places that other people don't want to go. They've taken jobs that people don't want to take. There are some ways to do it. I'm not saying that it's super common and it's just a matter of doing it, but don't close yourself off to opportunities when you might have some of the flexibility. There's sometimes things flourish, disruptors pop up, and the early movers do very well on it, but you have to be in the mindset of, hey, I'm looking for opportunity and I will take it. So that was my first one.
Yep.
There's no get rich quick. I hear it all the time. And every time I hear it, I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that some people are getting rich pretty quick. Not everyone, but some people can do it.